The problem today is this approach that we have. I know what's about. I have many discussions with the European Union and with the North countries with their policies of brotherhood.
The Western Balkans joining European Union.
I play the violin. Like, even though I only played for 2 years, but I leveled up really quickly.
Very excited to hear from you and learn from you.
So I really enjoyed your music that night, so I'm excited to hear from you.
I really love music. I'm not a musician in any sense, but I really do love listening to music.
I've been playing guitar for 45 years.
I don't often listen to music and play some instruments.
I hope you all get to realize in the next few weeks that the way you speak is the way the world looks at you, the way you look at yourself. And I listen to recordings of my voice and I go, oh my God, it sounds terrible. Who does that here? Everybody. Yeah. Every single one. And even worse, I see myself in film and I'm like, oh my God, the back of my head is terrible. I had no idea I look so stupid from the back. You know, we all do that, right? Yeah. But I've stopped and I've like made peace with it and make peace with all of that. You can't change it, but you can change the perception of yourself. And so for me, we're all on this planet to heal ourselves, which means we're here to heal each other, because self and collectively, we're all the same. It's this beautiful illusion that we separate.
One. Know yourself. Know yourself. Become yourself. Transcend yourself. No, that's it.
You came right on time, right? Yes.
So I want to ask, what is politics to you?
First of all, I don't consider myself a politician. And nobody in my country does. They think I would make a very poor politician. And I think they are right. But to your answer, politics has got to be brought back to serve the people. You know, and it's been very interesting to just hear in the last couple of days what was defined as the character of democracy and the idea to separate power from wealth. Yeah? So that you can live to exercise power in the best way possible without having the influence of wealth. This is the construction of what democracy in the original sense was. And that is why, from the Platonic point, the philosopher kings were supposed to do nothing else. In fact, they were supposed to be fed by people, which meant if you didn't do the right thing, people are not going to support you, right? So, but I think we have come to a place in society where people are getting into power in order to amass wealth, or using wealth to get into power. And so the logic why you're being a leader has, in some cases, changed. And I think that's why we have to come back to the values, right? And history, changes in history, in any civilization, was driven by young people, okay? Why? Because young people have the liberty and the courage to dream.
Found inspiring， 而且他真的非常的善良，而且非常有幽默感，然后跟我们聊，然后大家也就非常放松，所以这个我觉得学到的非常的多，然后我也想像他一样一起的一起，而且我竟然还跟他同一天生日，所以就非常有缘分，我真的觉得对。
I'm French by birth. I was born in Normandy. I'm 49, so I was born in 1976, and I grew up in a sort of middle-class family. My father was an assistant professor in biology. My mom was a kindergarten teacher. And I went to school. I was a very good student, so naturally, you know, I was encouraged to go study in Paris. And I found someone who supported me for the first year, so I was able to go study in Paris. And then I did my best to succeed at the, you know, examination to for the entrance to elite schools, because that was my way not to go back to the provincial city I came from, and I enjoyed the freedom in Paris, so I kind of had to succeed, and I did. And then what happened is that I was still a very, very good student, but in order to get to the next level of research in France, you have to take a very competitive examination. And obviously I was good at taking those exams. But that particular exam, I failed. Failed it not once, not twice, but 3 times. It was so humiliating. I think it was one of the lowest points in my life, because I defined myself by my academic success, right? And I blame the system, because in part the system in France didn't encourage me to self-explore and self-examine. The teaching was totally top-down, so I never even used my voice until that, you know, fated exam in a way. I was in the back taking down notes, writing like a monk, you know, pages and pages of notes. That's not how you develop critical thinking. So when I arrived in the US, I feel like that's when I became a thinker, right? I mean, I probably was. Open your mind.
觉得他很励志，我喜欢他表达他自己观点那种自信的样子。我觉得给我一种女性的力量。跟他说。